Good morning and happy Friday, which you know what that means? Messages from Spirit. So here we are, January 30th, 2026, an end, almost the end of the first month of the year. Hard to believe. And it's hard to believe that I've been giving messages for Spirit for probably the full year as well. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can see previous messages from Spirit along with the daily morning meditations. There's over 300, I think, and 20 some videos on there now. And plus my podcast is on there, which a new one will be coming out this spring. So stay tuned for that one. All right, so here we go. As usual, you choose card number 1, 2, or 3. I'm guided here to shuffle the cards and then stop when directed and take the top card. At the end, I will channel the message for you and then use all 3 cards to give a group message for everybody. So here we go. Card number 1. And no, you don't get to see it first. You have to go with your intuition. I'll put them all up at the end before we turn them over. Card number 2. And finally, card number 3. All right, so again, card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Are you ready? You've chosen your number? All right, those of you that chose card number 1, it is the crone, the woman of wisdom, or man, whichever, but it represents the energy of wisdom. She's comfort circle, so quite often crones are the teachers because they've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and they can share with others what they've learned. This can mean a couple of things. It could mean during this week, it would benefit you to seek out a teacher to help you answer the questions that you're struggling with. And I feel that this does cover some of you. You're in a position where you've been putting off maybe going for that coaching session. Maybe you need to get help with some work-related training that you're needing. Perhaps it's just you need to actually sit and listen to someone who has been in your shoes. So this is the time for that. So be open to, perhaps it's new for you to go for that coaching. Perhaps it's new for you to seek out information from sources that you haven't normally. But be okay with that because you're at the point on this journey with this struggle you're having where there are those that can guide you and help you. So this is a week rather to look into that, to find that teacher. And I think you already know who that teacher is. You just haven't reached out yet. So now is the time to do that. Then the other side of the meaning of this card, I do feel is there also for a couple of you that are watching this. You are this crone. You are the teacher. But you haven't quite stepped into that role fully. You're working on it. You're thinking about it. You may be even having those self-doubts about what do I know about it? What makes me special to be able to do this? Well, you are. And this is the time that you are going to be there for that person that needs guidance, for that person that needs that help. You're going to be able to show other people how to work through their problems. And I also feel there's some of you that have an ability, whether it's, I don't want to really say, it could be like craft related, but on how to make something, do something, put something together because you've done it before and you're able to help with that. I also feel that there's someone there that's has been asked by an organization to help with an event, and you've kind of hesitated, but part of you really wants to do it, you are going to be the one that can go in there and take knowledge you have had from the past and help create this event and for it to be successful. So there's a lot of ways to be teachers, and I think there's people watching this, I don't think this, I know this, watching this that fall into one of those categories. Um, Again, it's for someone who needs to seek out the teacher. This is the week to do it. And then there are those of you who are teachers that need to step into that role and be there to help guide others, to instruct others. On it can be a group as well. I feel as though there's someone there that's going to be involved with an event that's planning, and you're able to show them how to do that successfully. Now, card number 2, we have the Maiden. And she's all about new things, learning new things. And this card is saying spiritual awakening. So for those of you that chose that card, this is the time that you will have your big or small aha moments. During this week, opportunities will present themselves that will help you to find your own truth, that will help you to uncover some truths that you've maybe been putting on the back burner. You haven't wanted to really ask the questions because maybe you're afraid of what the answers are. They're a little bit different than what you thought they would be. But if you open yourself up, take that time to meditate, take that time to just sit quietly and ask yourself the questions that have been kind of hounding you and are in the back of your mind. Bring them forward, because this week you will be able to have some answers come to you. It's a time that your eyes will be open. You might look around as well and say, oh, there's some workshops or some classes or someone, maybe you need to go see this teacher that can help me. Take that move, because this is the time when things start to open up for you. And it's a great time to be doing that because we are going into the full moon in January. So you have that full moon energy. It's all about the completion of one cycle and preparing to go into a new one. So the energy is perfect for you, for your spiritual awakening. Only you can do that. And it's there ready for you. It's like you've been having that feeling that I know I need to make a change. I know something is changing, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's when you calm yourself and allow yourself to be in that moment, to just allow the universe to present things to you, that it will happen for you. So spiritual awakening is for those that chose card number 2. And last but not least is card number 3, and it's Mother. So we have all 3 goddess energies today in our reading. And she is telling us giving. So those of you that chose card number 3, this week will be an opportunity for you to give of yourself to others and to events that are coming up to participate in. There is a caution with the giving as well, is that yes, it is, you need to do this. It feels good to give of yourself, to give of your time, and that's what I feel this is more that than so much as like giving money, that type of thing. This is about giving of yourself freely and without expectation of anything back in return. This is about being compassionate, about being, there's a purpose and that you are, feel compassionate or passionate, I should say, about. But it is also a place where you can show compassion. And that form of giving is very rewarding, even though you're not looking for that. There is a cautionary note with this, though, is not to overextend yourself. It's okay to say no, or rather to say, I love to do that, but I'm only going to dedicate X number of hours to it because I need to give to myself. I need to rejuvenate and replenish my own energy so that I can continue to give. This giving is something this week that you want to do and feel powerful in doing. And I feel that there is, some of you are watching, you have been in the caretaker role, and so you have been continuously giving. This isn't a first time thing, but this week there's going to be things happen that you give a little extra out of that, again, that compassion and kindness without expectation of anything in return. It's an understanding. It's like sometimes your eyes open up and you see what a difference it's making to the person or persons that you're helping. But again, a cautionary note, it's okay to watch how much you give of yourself so that you can give yourself some time for healing as well. You serve others better when when your cup is full. All right? So that was card number 3. Now, what does it mean when we put them all together? It is a very good, I think it's awesome that we got the 3 goddess energies. As I mentioned, we're going into the full moon, and let's just see what this reads. The very first card, if you remember, was the crone, and the full moon is the crone's energy. She's about completions of circles and cycles. Card number 2 is the maiden, spiritual awakening, and card number 3 is the mother, giving. So this is telling me that in order for your spiritual awakenings to happen and to come forth, it's time to seek out the teacher. And that teacher could be you. Sometimes as teachers, we need to actually take time to listen to our own words, to listen to the words of someone else. And often, like, we all are teachers in one form or another. We just don't give ourselves enough credit sometimes. But as you are helping someone else, where the giving card comes in, that's how this is all going to be joined together, is through giving of ourselves to other people. Not only do we help them, but in turn we learn more, and our own spiritual awakening is evolved. You never know it all. There's always something else to learn. And I have found over the years, in my coaching, in my doing readings like this, in my creating and facilitating workshops and doing celebrations of life and weddings, I learn likely as much or more from every one of those individuals or those groups. If I go in with an open heart and mind, not only am I freely giving to them, but I am receiving back from them more knowledge and experience that in turn I can help someone else with. So this is what's going on this week. It's a time for spiritual awakening, and you may very well find yourself in the position of being the teacher. And sometimes all that is speaking up and recommending even someone else or something else for that person to go to help them, giving them a book to read. All those are still ways of being a teacher. So be open this week, tap into that energy of the full moon, and allow yourself to go with that so that you can give freely of yourself, to give to others, to help not only with their spiritual awakening, but with your own. I hope this message brought you some insight, and I know I'm looking at it thinking it's going to be quite a week. So until I see you on Monday for morning meditations, namaste.